So I think we're on. I think so.
We have got no idea what we're doing. Oh.
I think so.
We have got.
Okay, so let us know if you can see and hear us. That's
Yeah. Please let us know if you can. If you're getting all of this, because we have no idea what we're doing right now.
this is the first live stream that we've ever done.
Yeah, in however many years we've had the vlog channel.
So we've got two screens going on at the moment. I've got one screen here.
Oh, we're on. We can see and hear you. Yay!
Good.
Good to know.
By the way, I think there's like a 10-ish second delay.
Which is just making this even more confusing.
But we're just going to roll with it.
We're going to go with it. Please let us know if we're not making sense at any point. We won't be offended.
We'll give it a few minutes just to see if anyone else is joining us. So.
Yes. Oh, who wants to see I'm in theme tonight? Look. R2D2.
R2D2, boob.
Honestly, like, I'm just treating this like a pub quiz because we're 5 weeks into lockdown now?
Yeah.
So the hair has been brushed. Makeup is on.
She's not worn makeup in so long.
Oh, no, I've not. I mean, it's an effort to brush my hair these days. Drinks are flowing, and I'm just pretending that I'm at the pub quiz because I'm taking part tonight along with you guys.
By the way, I'm drinking cider out of a wine glass just because I'm being pretentious, I guess.
Whereas I'm just going straight out the can because I'm a classy bird.
You ready?
I am. I am going to do really badly at this. You probably all know more about Star Wars than what I do.
Like, I'm super Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I
like Star Wars. I'm not in there at the level that you're at.
She's learning.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
We've been watching Clone Wars on Disney Plus, and she's into it. So.
Very into it.
Right. Should we just start this quiz? Should we just get going? I feel like with 110 questions.
We probably should get going.
By the way, don't feel obliged to stay for all 110.
No, it will be on our channel, so if you ever want to take part at another time, come back.
This is all just for fun, by the way. Just enjoy it.
Bringing the pub quiz to you with a Star Wars theme.
Big time. Okay, so we're going to start off with Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I think I'm going to read the 10 questions to you. I'll read each question twice, and then I'll go back through those 10 questions and give you the answer. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good.
I'm just writing my numbers down ready.
Okay, so let's do this.
Let's go.
Question 1. How many years before the original Star Wars is The Phantom Menace set? How many years before the original Star Wars is The Phantom Menace set?
Don't you be sneaking and look at my answers?
Okay.
I have had no part in these questions, so I have no clue what the answers are.
Question numero 2. What does Queen Amidala's advisor, Sio Bibble, I don't know how you pronounce it, say is the cause of the communication disruption on Naboo? So, what does Queen Amidala's advisor, Sio Bibble, say is the cause of the communication disruption on Naboo? Oh, God.
Stop looking at my answers.
Okay, you'll know this one. Question number 3. What species is Jar Jar Binks?
I don't know how to spell it.
What species is Jar Jar Binks?
That means I've got one right.
Question 4. Who suggests travelling to... oh, God, let me start that again. I've only had one. Who suggests travelling to Tatooine after escaping from Naboo? So, who suggests travelling to Tatooine after escaping from Naboo? How?
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you mean, how?
We'll talk about it later. Question number 5. How many pod racers are there in the starting lineup of the Boonta Eve Classic pod race? So, how many pod racers are there in the starting lineup of the Boonta Eve Classic pod race? Yippee!
Just plucking numbers out here. Hoping I'm right.
Question numero 6. What are Shmi Skywalker's final words to her son before he leaves Tatooine to become a Jedi? So what are Shmi Skywalker's final words to her son before he leaves Tatooine to become a Jedi? I'm running out of this, I'll need another soon. You can get that. No, unless she's from Yorkshire, she didn't say that. I'll just tell you, Lawrence put, bye love. Bye love.
See you later, love.
Question 7. How many spires does the Jedi Temple on Coruscant have? So, how many spires does the Jedi Temple on Coruscant have?
I'm just going to keep watching the chat because some kind person's telling me all the answers here.
How do you know that they're right?
Well, they're probably more right than what I am because she definitely don't say bye, love.
That's true. Question number 8. In the Jedi Council chamber, who sits to Yoda's left-hand side? So, in the Jedi Council chamber, which Jedi sits to Yoda's left-hand side?
I feel like I know this one.
Why?
I'm confident on that one.
Good. Question 9. What colour markings does the battle droid commander OOM9 have?
What colour?
Yeah. So, what colour markings does the battle droid commander OOM9 have? Just pick a colour, there's not that many colours. It's not like cyan or something. And question number 10 for the Phantom Menace is, how many horns does Darth Maul have on his head?
Too many.
I don't know why I put on his head, like he'd have them anywhere else. Well, he might. So, how many horns does Darth Maul have on his head?
Right, I've got my 10 answers. I'm guessing I've maybe got 2 out of 10.
We'll see. Okay, let's just go through the answers straight off. So, number 1, how many years before the original Star Wars is the Phantom Menace set? The answer is 32 years.
Oh, I was way out.
Number 2, what does Queen Amidala's advisor, C.O. Bibble, say is the cause of the communication disruption on Naboo? It is invasion.
I said the satellites were down.
BT's down. Number 3, what species is Jar Jar Binks?
A Gungan.
Lauren got it. She spelt it wrong, but she got it.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell that.
Question 4, who suggests travelling to... This is hard to say. Who suggests travelling to Tatooine after escaping from Naboo? And it is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Did you get that one?
Nope, I put Anakin.
Who's a little boy and not even on the ship?
Oh, okay.
How many pod races, this is number 5, how many pod races are there in the starting lineup of the Boonta Eve Classic pod race? That is 18.
I got that, and that was a complete guess.
Well done.
Yay.
Number 6, what are Shmi Skywalker's final words to her son before he leaves Tatooine to become a Jedi? And it is, don't look back. Not bye, love.
Bye, love's much better.
Don't look back.
Bye, love.
And then bye, love. Number 7, how many spires does the Jedi Temple have on Coruscant? And it is 5. The Jedi Temple has 5 spires.
I mean, I put 13.
13? It's kind of like a birthday cake. Question number...
I was confident with this.
Answer to question number 8. In the Jedi Council chamber, who sits to Yoda's left-hand side? And the answer is...
Mace Windu?
Correct.
Yes.
Number 9. What colour markings does the battle droid commander OOM9 have? and it is yellow.
I was close.
You got a colour, so. And the final question on the Phantom Menace section is, how many horns does Darth Maul have on his head? And that is 10. He's got 10 horns.
I've got 12.
Well, not far off.
Oh, I got one more than predicted though, because I got 3 out of 10 on that round.
Let's just shoot on to...
Phantom Menace is not my round.
I don't think any of the rounds are your round.
Yes, they are.
On to Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
I don't feel like I'll be good with this one either.
No. Well, I've not even watched that one in a long time. How have you done? How have you done so far?
Probably better than me.
Go on.
Oh, 5 out of 10.
That's good. 1 out of 10. Oh, at least you tried.
Someone's with me, yay!
Okay, Star Wars Episode 2. Next 10 questions. Question number 1. What is the primary colour of bounty hunter Zam Wessel's speeder?
I don't even know who he is.
She.
Oh.
Who is the primary... what is the primary colour of bounty hunter Zam Wessel's speeder? Question number 2. Which droid accompanies Anakin and Padme to Naboo? Which droid accompanies Anakin and Padme to Naboo?
I feel like you're judging me when you look at my answers.
I am, because I told you that answer yesterday.
I'll change.
No, you're sticking. Number 3. What does Anakin famously say that he doesn't like? So, what does Anakin famously say that he doesn't like? And I've got to agree with him. Just put sprouts.
Space sprouts.
Question number 4. Jango Fett was used as the template for all clone troopers, but, aside from his considerable pay, what was the only other thing that he demanded? So, Jango Fett was used as the template for all clone troopers, but, aside from his considerable pay, what was the only other thing that he demanded?
I know this one.
After this round, you can get me another one of those. I'm parched.
Well, how will I join in?
I'll wait.
Okay.
Question number 5. Whose voice does Yoda hear while meditating immediately after Anakin slaughters the Tusken Raider camp? So, whose voice does Yoda hear while meditating immediately after Anakin slaughters the Tusken Raider camp?
I don't know how to spell it.
He has it in his head.
You get the idea.
I mean, yeah, that's right.
Did I spell it right?
I don't know how you can spell it wrong. Question number 6. Which Jedi turned Sith was the figurehead of the Separatist movement? So, which Jedi turned Sith was the figurehead of the Separatist movement? This room is warm.
It is very warm in here.
Whew. Question number 7. In the Geonosis arena, Obi-Wan battles and eventually kills a giant creature called the Acklay. But, how many legs does the Acklay have? So, in the Geonosis arena, Obi-Wan battles and eventually kills a giant creature called the Acklay. But, how many legs does the Acklay have? That's a good guess.
Probably wrong.
Question number 8. What does Yoda instruct the clone troopers to do when they arrive at the arena to rescue the Jedi? So what does Yoda instruct the clone troopers to do when they arrive at the arena to rescue the Jedi? Question number 9. Which of Anakin's arms does Count Dooku cut off? Which of Anakin's arms does Count Dooku cut off? He's only got two, love, just take a guess. And question number 10, what is Count Dooku's Sith name? What is Count Dooku's Sith name? I was looking at the wrong number. Okay, that was the 10 Attack of the Clones questions. Let's do some answers. You ready?
I am.
Are you ready? I'll assume that you said yes. So, the answer to question number 1. What is the primary colour of bounty hunter Zam Wessel's speeder? It is green. Question number 2 is, which droid accompanies Anakin and Padme to Naboo? And it is R2-D2. Naboo, that's who. What's that from?
Mighty Boosh.
Mighty Boosh. Answer to question number 3. What does Anakin famously say that he doesn't like? The answer is sand. Because it's coarse and it's rough and it's irritating. And it gets everywhere. That was... I don't know.
Not sprouts, then.
It's certainly not veg. Answer to question number 4. Jango Fett was used as the template for all clone troopers, but aside from his considerable pay, what was the only other thing that he demanded? And it was an altered clone for himself.
I got one right.
I'll accept like a son or something like that, because that's basically what he wanted it for, so yeah. Question number 5. Whose voice does Yoda hear while meditating immediately after Anakin slaughters the Tusken Raider camp? It is Qui-Gon Jinn.
I got another one.
Well done. I mean, you didn't put a dash between the...
That doesn't matter.
Just saying. Answer to question number 6. Which Jedi turned Sith was the figurehead for the Separatist movement? And the answer was Count Dooku. Count Dooku.
I'm not doing bad on this round.
You know, and you said you'd been bad. In the Geonosis Arena, this is question number 7, Obi-Wan battles and eventually kills a giant creature called the Acklay. But how many legs does the Acklay have? And it is 6. He's got 6 legs.
I got that one right too.
True that. Question number 8, the answer for that one is... Wait, I'll read you the question first. What does Yoda instruct the clone troopers to do when they arrive at the arena to rescue the Jedi? And it is, create a perimeter around them. So, create a perimeter around them.
I didn't get that one.
What did you put?
Don't be idiots.
Don't be idiots. Don't be idiots. Idiots be don't. No, wait, that's like pirating. Question number 9, the answer for that one is, which of Anakin's arms does Count Dooku cut off? It is his right arm.
Aww.
You got it wrong.
Yeah.
And finally, question number 10. What is Count Dooku's Sith name? The answer was Darth Tyrannus, or Tyrannus. Did you get that one?
I did. I got a massive 6 out of 10 on that round.
6 out of 10.
I'm bringing it back.
Not bad. What have you got all together, though?
9 out of 20.
That's just less than half, so that's not bad.
What did you guys get on that round?
Yeah, let us know. Tell you what I need to get right now. I'm going to leave you in Lauren's capable hands while I get...
Don't do that.
I need a drink.
What would you like me to talk about?
One moment.
Oh dear.
What are you guys drinking?
Yeah, give me something to talk about. Oh, let's have a look what people got. 8 out of 10! Yay, you all did much better on that round. 5 out of 10. Lots of 8 out of 10s. Well done, guys. See, we're all getting through this together. I'm going to write my little title and my numbers down for the next round. 10 out of 10. Well done. I don't think I'm going to get 10 out of 10 on any of the rounds. It'll be a miracle if I do.
You might.
Someone got 10 out of 10, look.
That is amazing. So did I. I wrote
You
the
wrote
questions.
it, and you will probably get 10 out of 10 anyway.
I might not.
You would.
Okay, let's move on to Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Do you like this film,
I'm
Lauren?
not confident on this one either.
Do you even remember it?
Nope.
Nope. By the way, like I said, we're watching the Clone Wars, and like it's leading into Revenge of the Sith now. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's awesome. So if you've not watched the Clone Wars, watch it.
Oh yeah, Clone Wars is brilliant. We should have had some Clone Wars questions.
Oh yeah, there are about 4,000 questions in this. Maybe next
Are
time.
you a little bit tired now?
Yeah, this is the lockdown's fault. I just walked downstairs and I'm out of breath. Anyway, Episode 3. Question numero uno. So, why do Anakin and Obi-Wan infiltrate General Grievous's flagship, the Invisible Hand? So, why do Anakin and Obi-Wan infiltrate General Grievous's flagship, the Invisible Hand? Water's a legit choice of drink. Enjoy, Jason. So, Jason just said he's having water, don't be all confused. So, when Anakin tells Obi-Wan that he owes him for saving his life 10 times, what does Obi-Wan say doesn't count? I'm impressed if you get this one, so...
Don't even understand the question.
Just draw a smiley face. She can't even draw a smiley face. Okay, question 4. The Jedi agreed to allow Anakin to have a position on the Council, but what do they not grant him? So the Jedi agreed to allow Anakin to have a position on the Council, but what do they not grant him?
Oh, wait a minute, people have lost us.
Oh no. So, question 3 was... Are we missing question 3?
Let us know what question you're missing.
Yeah, let us know real quick.
Or if you can even hear us. Oh, people are. We've been gone a long time.
Hold
right,
on.
we'll backtrack to question 2.
We'll get this. Okay, so question 2 was, what 2 famous little words prompt Anakin to behead Dooku? So, what 2 famous little words prompt Anakin to behead Dooku? Yeah. Then, question 3 was, when Anakin tells Obi-Wan he owes him for saving his life 10 times, what does Obi-Wan say doesn't count? This one's a tricky one. So, when Anakin tells Obi-Wan he owes him for saving his life 10 times, what does Obi-Wan say doesn't count? That was question 3. Question 4, I think some of you heard it, but we'll do it again. Question 4, the Jedi agreed to allow Anakin to have a position on the Council, but what do they not grant him? So the Jedi allow Anakin to have a position on the Council, but what do they not grant him?
Are we all up to date now?
I think they are.
Because I got to question 4, but obviously everyone else was still on question 2. Yes, we're all good now.
Good. Okay. Question whatever is next.
Question 5.
Question 5. Okay, we're back on it.
Question 5.
Question 5. What is the name of the opera that Chancellor Palpatine has gone to see? This one was a difficult, film. So, what is the name of the opera that Chancellor Palpatine has gone to see? No. Question 6. What type of creature does Obi-Wan ride while chasing General Grievous on Utapau? A giant cat. What type of creature does Obi-Wan ride while chasing Grievous on Utapau? No. Just put a donkey. Stop. Question 7. Who is the first Jedi that Palpatine kills when they try to arrest him? Who is the first Jedi that Palpatine kills when they try to arrest him? I'm going to pour my drink back in my glass. Can you hear that? Okay, question number 8. Who does Padme give birth to first? So who does Padme give birth to first?
I mean,
I filled it up a bit too much. Can't move.
I have to put my hand around mine and then, like...
You've got a koozie on, you're fine.
You can't see what it is.
Question number... Oh, God. Question number 9. What are Darth Vader's first words after he has been put into the suit? What are Darth Vader's first words after he has been put into the suit? Can we swear on live streams? She's put shoot. Shoot, it burns.
I mean,
you're not wrong, probably.
That's what I'd be thinking.
Probably does burn. Ouch. Ouch is a good one. And question number 10, the final one for Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan takes baby Luke to Tatooine to live with his aunt and uncle, but what animal is he riding as he approaches the homestead? Don't put a donkey again. I got a baby for you. So that question again was, Obi-Wan takes baby Luke to Tatooine to live with his aunt and uncle, but what animal is he riding as he approaches the homestead? No.
I feel like I've done really, really bad in this. I mean, for one question, I've drawn a smiley face, so...
Yeah. Okay, let's do the answers. Okay, question number 1, the answer for that one. Why do Anakin and Obi-Wan infiltrate General Grievous's flagship, the Invisible Hand? It is to rescue Chancellor Palpatine.
Not to chop his head off, then.
No. The answer for question 2. What 2 famous little words prompt Anakin to behead Dooku? Do it. Do it. You do it.
Do it.
Yeah, no. The answer for question 3. When Anakin tells Obi-Wan he owes him for saving his life 10 times, what does Obi-Wan say that doesn't count? I'm impressed if you get this one right. It is that business on Cato Nemoidia.
I just put a smiley face.
That business on Cato Nemoidia. Nemoidia. Cato, you know what I mean. Question 4. The Jedi agreed to allow Anakin to have a position on the council, but what do they not grant him? It is the rank of master.
I got this one.
How did you get that one?
Because I'm smart.
You put Zos for the last question.
I like animals.
Okay. Answer for number 5. What is the name of the opera that Chancellor Palpatine has gone to see? Is Squid Lake.
Or Phantom of the Opera, if you may.
Have you ever seen that?
Me? Have I seen Phantom of the Opera? Not in theatre, I've seen the movie.
It looks terrible.
Phantom of the Opera.
You guys didn't know you were here for a musical. Question number 6, the answer for question 6. What type of creature does Obi-Wan ride while chasing Grievous on Utapau? It is a Varactyl. A Varactyl. Phantom Menace of the Opera. Well done. Well done, whoever said that. Nibbles and Bubbles, well done. That tickled me. Phantom Menace of the Opera. Pass me that. I want a hat.
I'm not doing good.
Okay, answer for question 7.
I've just seen what I wrote for this one.
Who is the first Jedi that Palpatine kills when they try to arrest him? It is Aegon Kolar.
Oh, Timmy.
Timmy. Aegon Kolar. Yeah, we'll take Boga. Boga is a good answer for question number 6. I'll let you have that one. That was the Varactyl's name. Because the
Or
name.
the donkey's name.
It's not a donkey. The answer for question number 8. Who does Padme give birth to first? It is Luke.
Yay, I got one.
Luke.
We already know I've got this next one wrong.
Number 9. What are Darth Vader's first words after he has been put into the suit? It's not shoot it burns. It is yes, master. Yes, master. What?
They wouldn't be my first words if I'd just been turned
Well,
into
no.
a crisp.
He asks him if you can hear him. And he's like, yes, master.
His ears might be burnt.
That's why he's asking if he can hear him. And finally, question number 10. Obi-Wan takes baby Luke to Tatooine to live with his aunt and uncle, but what animal is he riding as he approaches the homestead? It is an Eope. Eope.
I put Zorse.
Tot your scores up, let us know.
Another bad round for me. I got 3 out of 10.
It's really difficult writing Star Wars questions that aren't, like, too easy and too hard.
Well, especially when you're a nerd like you.
Thanks.
What's the next film?
It is Solo, a Star Wars story in a minute.
Oh, I'm confident on this one.
5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. We're getting to the original trilogy. We're getting there.
I'm confident for Solo, though.
Why are you confident with Solo?
Because I know more about the more recent films.
Okay.
Don't be angry with me, guys.
The recent films are good. And no, that's a whole different video. Let's just not get into
Yeah, let's not get into the politics of which trilogy is better.
Let's not get into the politics of whether they should have planned out the sequel trilogy. Anyway, Solo, a Star Wars story.
I feel like I'm not going to do as well as what I did for episode 2, though. That's been my crowning glory so far.
You've got to do like George Michael says and have faith.
Gotta have faith.
Okay, question number 1 for Solo, a Star Wars story. What is the name of the Grindelwald crime boss who was in charge of the White Worm gang that Han and Kira were part of? So what is the name of the Grindelwald crime boss who was in charge of the White Worm gang that Han and Kira were part of? Yes, Solo was amazing.
I think I've spelt it right.
Question number 2. When Han applies to the Imperial Navy, where does the officer say that most of the recruits usually go? So, when Han applies to the Imperial Navy, where does the officer say most of the recruits usually go? Is that a guess?
I know my Solo.
Question number 3. What species does Han surmise Rio Durant to be? What species does Han surmise Rio Durant to be? I got his Black Series figure recently and it is awesome.
Rio's amazing. I don't know how to spell it.
I'll just make it up. If you If you know what you mean, then you can have the point.
I went with the phonetic spelling.
Yeah. Question number 4. Why does Chewbacca... Hold on, I got lost. Why does Chewbacca stop short of drowning Han in mud? So why does Chewbacca stop short of drowning Han in the mud? For what reason? Question number 5. What instrument does Tobias Beckett say he wants to learn when he returns home to Glee-Anselm? So what instrument does Tobias Beckett say he wants to learn when he returns home to Glee-Anselm? Panpipes. Harpsichord.
It's definitely not a harpsichord.
It is a long time ago. They had harpsichords a long time ago. So...
Space harpsichord.
The kazoo. Good answer. Ukulele is also a good answer. That's enough of that. Number 6. Question number 6. What position does Kira have in the Crimson Dawn criminal organisation? So what position does Kira have in the Criminal Dawn criminal organisation? Not being funny, but I would have Kira in any position.
Give up.
What? If you know what I mean.
PG quiz this.
PG-13 is fine. Question 7. What percentage of the Kessel heist profits does Lando initially negotiate for himself? So what percentage of the Kessel heist profits does Lando initially negotiate for himself?
Not confident with that one.
Question 8, which you won't get. Question 8.
Thanks for the confidence.
With which martial art does Kira kill Pike Syndicate boss Quay Tulsite? So, I did a burp. So, with which martial art does Kira kill Pike Syndicate boss Quay Tulsite? It was also a game too, back in the day, for the PlayStation. It was crap. Really bad. Like Tekken, but rubbish. Question number 9. Which sandy planet do Han and the crew travel to in order to hand over the coaxium to Crimson Dawn?
I was on a roll.
There's a lot of sandy planets in Star Wars, just take a dip. Which sandy planet do Han and the crew travel to in order to hand over the coaxium to Crimson Dawn? Okay. A big sandy one. And question 10. Who summons Kira to Dathomir at the end of the movie? So who summons Kira to Dathomir at the end of the movie?
I feel like I may have got better than episode 2 here.
Let's find out. Okay, the answers. So, question number 1. What is the name of the Grindelwald crime boss who was in charge of the White Worm gang that Han and Kira were part of? It was Lady Proxima.
Yes.
Lady Proxima. Like she's confident on this one, I can tell. You're not even making funny quips.
Let's let her down.
The answer for question 2. When Han applies to the Imperial Navy, where does the officer say that most of the recruits... Let's start that one again, shall we? Cut. When Han applies to the Imperial Navy, where does the officer say that most of the recruits usually go? And it is into the infantry. Not the Navy, the infantry. Number 3, what species does Han surmise Rio Durant to be? And it is an Ardenian. An Ardenian. With the 4 arms and the little monkey face. They're adorable and hilarious. Number 4, what does Chewbacca stop short of drowning? What? Why does Chewbacca stop short of drowning Han in the mud? It is because he speaks to him in Shriwook, or he speaks to him in Wookiee language. If you got anything along those lines, you can have it.
I'm doing good.
You are.
I mean, number 5's wrong.
Yeah. So, number 5, what instrument does Tobias Beckett say he wants to learn when he returns home to Gleanselm? It is the Valacord.
Oh, I got chord. I put harpsichord.
I mean, that's miles off.
It's got chord in it.
Have half a point then if you want, but it doesn't count.
No, I'll just cross it.
Good choice. Question 6 is, what position does Kira have in the Crimson Dawn criminal organisation? It is lieutenant. She is a lieutenant.
Got that one right.
Question 7, what percentage of the Kessel heist profits does Lando initially negotiate for himself? It is 25%. 25%. What does that drop to? It gets changed.
20?
Why?
I don't know.
Because the Falcon was impounded. So he has to break off. Anyway.
Oh, these next two are wrong for me.
Question 8. With which martial art does Kira kill Pike Syndicate boss Quay Tulsite? It is Terras Kasai. Terras Kasai.
I put jiu-jitsu.
I mean, it's a martial art. I'm impressed that you knew that one. He does initially ask for 40%, by the way, Lando. He does ask for 40%, but they settle on 25%. Fairly sure that's right. I watched that bit of the film to check. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm right. Check for yourself.
Can you see how much research has gone into this?
I put loads of research into this, I'll have you know. Okay, question 9. Which sandy planet do Han and the crew travel to in order to hand over the coaxium to Crimson Dawn? It is Savareen. Savareen, which is famous for its whiskey or rum or something, alcohol.
Booze.
The heavy drinkers there on Savareen. Not much to do.
Much like us these days.
Pretty much. And then finally, question 10. Who summons Kira to Dathomir at the end of the movie? It is Maul. Or Darth Maul if you want. Although we dropped the Darth bit and it's just Maul, really. Maul. I've said Maul too many times, it doesn't sound like a real word.
7 out of 10 for me. My best score yet.
Well done.
Thanks. I'm going to put the wrong title to start with.
You got 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Ah, too bad.
Does that mean I've got the best?
7 out of 10. Someone's got 7 out of 10.
I've got 7 out of 10 as well.
Awesome.
What are we on next?
It's Rogue One next. But you guys rolled 8 out of 10. Someone got 8 out of 10. Well done.
Don't go raining on my parade.
Keep raining, guys. Okay, Rogue One.
I feel quite confident with Rogue One.
Rogue One's probably my favourite Star Wars movie. It's definitely yours, isn't it?
It is. It's my favourite. I love Rogue One. And not just for Diego Luna.
That's the reason it's a favourite one. It's because it's got Diego Luna.
It's got a fine young Mexican man in it.
Okay, let's just go straight into questions. Are you ready?
Nope, not wrote my numbers yet. I was too busy thinking about Diego Luna.
Unfortunate.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay, question number 1. Who does Lyra Erso contact to come and rescue her and her family?
I don't know how to spell it.
Make it up. Who does Lyra Erso contact to come and rescue her and her family? Better call Saul. Question 2. On which planet is Jyn Erso being imprisoned by the Imperials? So, on which planet is Jyn Erso being imprisoned by the Imperials? The blue one. Kind of is, actually. You're not having it then. Question 3. What variant of the classic Star Wars line do we hear Chirrut Imwe calling out in the streets of Jeddah City? So what variant of the classic Star Wars line do we hear Chirrut Imwe calling out on the streets of Jeddah City?
Do I have to get what he says or what the classic line is?
What he says. Do you know it? Take a guess. Take a guess if you don't know. It's all about having fun. Take a drink. Okay. Question 4. Who was Krennic hoping would be at the inaugural firing of the Death Star? There's 2 people there. If you get 1, that's okay. So, who was Krennic hoping would be at the inaugural firing of the Death Star? Can you get the second one? She's got 1. Can you get the second one?
Do I have to get both for the point?
No, you can. If you get 1, then you can have a point. But if you can get 2, that's like double good. Colin from next door. Oh.
I'm
Okay.
still stuck on number 3.
Question 5. How many Imperial engineers are executed by Krennic's death troopers on the Edu landing platform? I feel like I did like hard questions for Rogue One.
Yeah, I was really confident with Rogue One, and now I'm like, I don't know any of these.
So how many Imperial engineers are executed by Krennic's death troopers on the Edu landing platform?
You made these very hard, and I was quite confident with Rogue One.
I'll let you have it a point either way. Like
I've still got
a
it
number
wrong, I
either
think.
way. So if it's 1 above or 1 below, you can still have it. But we'll get to the answer soon. All of them. Good answer. So, number 6. What has the Senate been told? What has the Senate been told caused Jeddah's destruction? So, what has the Senate been told caused Jeddah's destruction? Lauren's gone general. She's just gone for a general thing.
Don't know specifics, just go general.
Question 7. Which rebel admiral... What? Which,
This is your
it's because I
question.
wrote these questions wrong. Which rebel admiral defied orders and took his fleet to Scarif to fight? So which rebel admiral defied orders and took his fleet to Scarif to fight? Oh! As if she knew. Question 8. When searching the Imperial data vault for the Stardust data tape, Jin reads out the names of 6 other project code names. Can you name 1 of them? So, when searching the Imperial data vault for the Stardust data tape, Jin reads out the names of 6 other project code names. Can you name just 1 of them? What have you put? You're messing with like Project Donkey Punch. Project Big Boy. You're proud of that one.
Yeah.
Question next one. What number?
9.
Question 9. What colour squadron is ordered to get through the shield gate around Scarif to support the ground troops? So, which colour... I can't talk tonight.
Do you want me to read the questions?
No. Which colour squadron is ordered to get through the shield gate around Scarif to support the ground troops? It's a colour, Lauren. Take a guess. Chug, 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 chug. No. Okay. And then the final question in the Rogue One series of questions is, who is the first member of the core Rogue One crew to die? Is it Jin, Cassian, K2, Chirrut, Baze, or Bodhi? That's the main crew. So, who is the first member of the core Rogue One crew to die? Are you ready for some answers?
I am.
I was talking to them, but yeah, I'm glad you are too. Okay, let's get some answers. So, number 1, who does Lyra Urso contact to come and rescue her and her family? It is Saw Gerrera. Saw Gerrera.
Who is now apparently Australian.
It was now like South African or something. Or Lazy Eye Whittaker. On which planet is Jyn Erso? This is question number 2. On which planet is Jyn Erso being imprisoned by the Imperials?
I put a blue one.
Wobani.
Is it blue?
Kind of. Wobani. Which is an anagram of...
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
It's not an anagram of Better Call Saul. I was just reading the comments. Well, what's Wobani anagram of? Obi-Wan.
Well done. You're now having an extra point.
Boom!
Question 3. What variant of the classic Star Wars line do we hear Chirrut Îmwe calling out on the streets of Jeddah City? It is...
I know it was something to do with May the Force be with you, but I didn't know what he said.
May the force of others be with you.
I just put May the Force be with you.
I mean, it's wrong. Question 4. Who was Krennic hoping would be at the inaugural firing of the Death Star? It was the Emperor and Lord Vader.
Yeah, I got both.
If you got one, that's okay. You can have the point.
Can I have 2 points for 2 answers?
You can have 1 big point.
I feel like we need to speed this up because we've been here an hour.
It's alright, we can speed this up, don't worry. How many Imperial engineers are executed by Krennic's Death Troopers on the Edu landing platform? It is 6.
Ugh.
6 of them. Question 6. What has the Senate been told caused Jeddah's destruction? And it is a mining accident.
Well, I put an accident.
Yeah, that's a bit too general though, isn't it? It's a mining accident. Like they dug too deep and they found a Balrog.
Wrong film.
They blew up. Question 7. Which rebel admiral defied orders and took his fleet to Scarif to fight? It is Admiral Raddus. Admiral Raddus.
I got that one right.
Well done. Question 8. When searching the Imperial Data Vault for the Stardust data tape, Jyn reads out the names of 6 other project code names. Can you name one of them? So, here are the 6 other ones. You can have a point if you get any of them. If you get all of them, just like give yourself a bigger point. So there is Stellosphere, Mark Omega, Pax Aurora, War Mantle, Cluster Prism, and Black Saber. So, Stellosphere, Mark Omega, Pax Aurora, War Mantle, Cluster Prism, and Black Saber. That was quite tricky, wasn't it?
Yeah, I put Project Big Boy.
Woo! Number 9. Which colour squadron is ordered to get through the shield gate around Scarif to support the ground troops? It is the Blue Squadron. Blue Squadron.
I got it right.
Good. And then number 10. Who is the first member of the core Rogue One crew to die? It is K2SO. K2SO. If you can count a robot dying. I think I count robots dying. I felt sad when he died, so it counts.
I got 5 out of 10 on that, which is a little bit disappointing considering that Rogue One's my favourite. But I think we need to speed things up a little bit now. So
we're gonna.
Pens at the ready, guys, because we're going to whiz through now. What we're on now, episode 4?
Episode 4, A New Hope.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
7 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10.
7 out of 10, well done.
3 is not terrible.
No, I only got 5. And it's my favourite film.
Yeah.
They were hard questions, I thought.
Okay, A New Hope, A New Hope. I'm doing the finger guns. Number 1. What kind of mission does Leia tell Vader she is on? So number 1. What kind of mission does Leia tell Vader she is on? Question 2. What small scavenger species find and catch R2-D2 and C-3PO? What small scavenger species find and catch R2-D2 and C-3PO?
It's not going well.
Dobbies?
Yeah.
As in the house elf?
Or our cat.
Question 3. In the message to Obi-Wan Kenobi, Leia says that he once served her father in the Clone Wars. To whom is she referring? In the message to Obi-Wan Kenobi, Leia says that he once served her father in the Clone Wars. To whom is she referring? I'm impressed. Phonetically. Question 4. When Tarkin and Vader walk into the conference room on the Death Star, how many people are already sat around the table? Again, if you get a number on either side of the answer, you can get it. You can have it of some kind. Question number 5. Which planet does Leia tell Tarkin the rebel base is hidden on? So which planet does Leia tell Tarkin the rebel base is hidden on? Pluto.
That's not even spelt right, is it? That's not even close.
It's also wrong.
Well, I'm even going to bother trying to spell it again then.
Question 6. What do Han and Luke disguise themselves as to sneak around the Death Star? So what do Han and Luke disguise themselves as to sneak around the Death Star? Are you feeling good about this one?
Nope.
Okay.
I feel like this could be one of the worst ones yet. This could be up there with episode 3.
Question 7. In the trash compactor, Luke gets dragged underwater by what creature? This one's a hard one. In the trash compactor, not like that. In the trash compactor, Luke gets dragged underwater by what creature?
I was just laughing at my answer.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at the hard one.
No, my answer.
Question 8. Obi-Wan Kenobi disappears when Vader strikes him down, but what 2 things remain? I want both things. So, Obi-Wan Kenobi disappears when Vader strikes him down, but what 2 things remain? I don't even know which answer she's put. She just put Free Willy for some answer. Okay. Oh, that. Okay. She's wrong. Question number 9. How wide is the thermal exhaust port that the rebels have to target to destroy the Death Star? So how wide is the thermal exhaust port that the rebels have to target to destroy the Death Star?
I mean, what are we measuring in here? Like centimetres, metres, feet?
Well, they say in the film how big it is.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Meters. We'll say meters. It's meters. How many meters is it? And I want the exact number. And finally, question 10. Including the Millennium Falcon, how many rebel ships are shown to have escaped the successful attack on the Death Star? So, including the Millennium Falcon, how many rebel ships are shown to have escaped the successful attack on the Death Star?
Right, I'm going to be honest. If I've got 1 here, it's a miracle.
You've definitely got 1.
Yay!
Okay, let's do answers. Answers. Let me get back to the top. So, number 1, what kind of mission does Leia tell Vader she is on? A diplomatic mission. Lauren put an important mission.
It's still important.
It's a diplomatic mission.
And is that not important?
I suppose. Sounds a lie. Number 2, what small scavenger species find and catch R2-D2 and C-3PO? It is Jawas. Jawas.
Yeah, I got that one wrong.
Number 3, in the message to Obi-Wan Kenobi, Leia says that he once served her father in the Clone Wars. To whom is she referring?
Bail Organa.
Bail Organa, correct. Number 4, When Tarkin and Vader walk into the conference room on the Death Star, how many people are already sat around the table? It is 7. I'll let you have one on either side.
Well, I still didn't get it.
So 6 or 8, you can have the point. How many did you put?
5.
Oh, you were wrong. Number 5. Which planet does Leia tell Tarkin the rebel base is hidden on? And it is Dantooine. Dantooine. Like Tatooine's brother.
I put Tatooine.
But again, you put Tato.
Yeah, because I spelled... No, I wrote Tatooine and then it didn't look right, so I tried writing it out again, but you said it was wrong, so I didn't see any point.
So you just went with Tato.
Did I spell it right the first time?
Yeah.
No.
In fact, it looks like you wrote Toto. Like Africa.
My writing's not neat.
Number 6. What do Han and Luke disguise themselves as to sneak around the Death Star? It is Stormtroopers.
Oh, I got one.
Stormtroopers.
I've definitely not got this next one.
In the trash compactor, this is number 7. In the trash compactor, Luke gets dragged underwater by what creature? It is a Dianoga.
I put an orca in brackets, Free Willy.
Yeah. But it was a Dianoga. A trouser snake. Well played.
8.
8. Obi-Wan Kenobi disappears when Vader strikes him down, but what 2 things remain?
His cloak and lightsaber.
His cloak and his lightsaber. Correct. She got both.
I did.
Number 9. How wide is the thermal exhaust port that the rebels have to target to destroy the Death Star? It is 2 meters. 2 meters wide. The size of a warm bread back home. Nailed it. And then finally, including the Millennium Falcon, how many rebel ships are shown to have escaped the successful attack on the Death Star? It is 4. Total your scores up, guys. What have you got for this round?
I got 3 out of 10. Are we on episode 5 next?
Social distancing for the 2 meters. Yes, we're on The Empire Strikes Back next. Everyone's favourite.
That wasn't a good round for me, and I feel like this one won't be either.
9 out of 10's good. Look.
Oh, wow. 2 people got 9 out of 10.
Yeah, but like, the original Star Wars
Yeah, I
is
feel
like
like everyone's going to do really good on these, but I'm going to do really bad.
Good job, a lot of 9 and 8s out of 10.
Just me that's not an original trilogy gal.
Nah. Okay, The Empire Strikes Back. Number 1. What? Oh, I've just seen. What were the 4 rebel ships? It was the Millennium Falcon, 2 X-Wings, like Luke, and I imagine Wedge, and a Y-Wing. That was it. I'm sure it is. I did watch that scene many times just to be sure. Anyway, The Empire Strikes Back. Question number 1. What is the name of the snow-covered planet where the rebels have set up their new secret base? So what is the name of the snow-covered planet where the rebels have set up their new secret base? Well done. Question number 2.
The only one I get.
What does Leia say she'd rather kiss instead of Han? What does Leia say she'd rather kiss instead of Han? How do you know that? She can't spell it, but she knows it.
I can't spell it.
Impressive. Most impressive. See what I did there? Number 3. What does AT-AT stand for? AT-AT. AT-AT. Either way. What does AT-AT stand for? Number 4.
I'm not ready to write my answer yet.
No. No, it's not that. Number 4. What short-lived nickname does Han give to C-3PO? So what short-lived nickname does Han give to C-3PO? I prefer Lauren's nickname. It's Golden Balls. It's not Golden Balls. The answer's not Golden Balls.
No, don't write Golden Balls because that's not the right answer. But
question number 5. Darth Vader summons 6 bounty hunters to find the Millennium Falcon. Aside from Boba Fett, can you name one of the other bounty hunters? So Darth Vader summons 6 bounty hunters to find the Millennium Falcon. Aside from Boba Fett, can you name one of the other bounty hunters?
I feel like I know more about this film than I originally thought. I mean, I have 5 more questions to go yet. It could go wrong, but...
It could. So, number 6. This is where it's going to go wrong. Number 6. When looking for somewhere safe to go, what star system does Han say that they are in? When looking for somewhere safe to go, what star system does Han say they are in? The Milky Way. A bright one. Just put a cross next to that already.
And Golden Balls.
Number 7. When they arrive on Cloud City, Lando asks Chewbacca a question regarding Han. What is the question? So, when they arrive on Cloud City, Lando asks Chewbacca a question regarding Han. What is the question? Yes, you can have an extra point if you can name all the bounty hunters, if you want. If that's how you want to play it, yes, you can have an extra point.
I wasn't allowed extra points earlier. Just saying.
Well, just don't.
I don't even know what I wanted an extra point for. Oh, the Vader and Emperor one.
Don't worry about it. Okay, so, question 8. We're on question 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Question 8. When putting C-3PO back together, what does Chewie do wrong? So, when putting C-3PO back together, what does Chewie do wrong? Question 9. What is the name of Boba Fett's ship? What is the name of Boba Fett's ship? The Fett Rocket. Can you say there's always room for one more in the cargo hold in like the clone trooper accent?
No, because I can't do a New Zealand accent.
Try.
I can't do
Everyone wants you to try.
I can't do accents. So no.
Okay.
But I think Fett Rocket's a fine name.
The Fett Rocket. Sounds like a nickname for a penis.
I
Anyway,
was getting my Fett Rocket out.
question 10.
This took a turn.
Which of Luke's hands does Darth Vader cut off? So, which of Luke's hands does Darth Vader cut off?
One he uses to touch his Fett Rocket with.
For a fettle. Alright, simmer down.
Oh, I'm crying now.
Let's do the answers, shall we? So, number 1, the answer for number 1. What is the name of the snow-covered planet where the rebels have set up their new secret base? It is Hoth. Hoth. Number 2, what does Leia say she'd rather kiss instead of Han? It is a Wookiee. She's just as soon... What's the line? A Wookiee. I was going to quote the line to you, but then I forgot it. Sorry.
Oh, I'm putting a cross on this one.
Number 3, what does AT-AT stand for? It is All-Terrain Armoured Transport. All-Terrain Armoured Transport. Lauren put... Read it.
Armoured Tank Attack Terrorist.
Armoured Tank Attack Terrorist. Close, but you're way off. Number 4, what short-lived nickname does Han give C-3PO? It is goldenrod.
I've only got the golden bit. Goldenrod, golden balls. It's all in the same area.
Oh, golden tackle. Number 5. Darth Vader summons 6 bounty hunters to find the Millennium Falcon. Aside from Boba Fett, can you name one of the others? There is, I'll tell you. Lauren got
Bosk.
Lauren got Bosk, because he always plays Bosk on Star Wars Battlefront, like, all the time.
He's creepy.
But there's Zuckus, 4LOM, or 4LOM, I'm not entirely sure how you say it, Bosk, IG-88, and Dengar. Question 6. When looking for somewhere safe to go, what star system does Han say they are in? It is the Anoat system. The Anoat system. A-N-O-A-T. It doesn't matter if you spell it wrong, by the way. Question number 7, or the answer to question 7. When they arrive on Cloud City, Lando asks Chewbacca a question regarding Han. What is the question? The answer is, you still hanging around with this loser? Are you still hanging around with this loser? Why is he here? Question 8. When putting C-3PO back together, what does Chewie do wrong? He puts his head on backwards. And C-3PO like freaks out. Gives him a gobble. Question number 9. What is the name of Boba Fett's ship? It is Slave 1.
Oh, Fett Rocket's far better.
It really is. But Slave 1. And then finally, which of Luke's hands does Darth Vader cut off? It is his right hand. So total up and let us know what you got for that one.
5 out of 10 for me.
That's not bad. To say that we've not really watched the original trilogy in a long time. You really should. Now that we've got Disney Plus, we need to do a marathon. That's what Disney Plus is for. 9 out of 10.
We did a marathon a couple of years ago.
Someone got 11 out of 10. Well done. That was the bounty hunter question that did that. 11 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Just me that's not good with the original trilogy.
Well done. This one was a good round. This one was a good round for people.
Not me.
I knew it would be. Let's see if you're as good on Return of the Jedi. So, number 1 for Return of the Jedi. In his hologram message, what gift does Luke offer to Jabba? In his hologram message, what gift does Luke offer to Jabba? That's a sensible guess, but wrong. Question 2. What happened to Jabba's last protocol droid? What happened to Jabba's last protocol droid?
Is that not right?
No, it's not right.
Oh.
Question 3. What is the final What is the final settled price for the bounty on Chewbacca? Something from Bath and Body Works. What is the final settled price for the bounty on Chewbacca? Question number 4. Luke's old lightsaber was blue, but what colour is his new one? That was an easy one.
Even I know that one.
Do you know why it was blue though? Why they changed it? Why they changed it to green?
I mean, you just gave everyone the answer.
Shit. That's a free one because it's Saturday night and I'm in that mood. I'll tell Lauren later. Anyway,
moving on.
Pretend that didn't happen. That's the first boo boo. Number 5. What position has Lando been promoted to in the Rebellion? So, what position has Lando been promoted to in the Rebellion? Does that sound right in your head?
No.
No. Number 6. What is the name?
Commando Lando.
Nice. Oh, it should have been that. Number 6. What is the name of the Ewok that finds Leia? What is the name of the Ewok that finds Leia? Yeah, you can have a bonus point, by the way, if you can tell me why it was changed to green, because that's the answer.
I'll put an answer for that.
At least I think this is the reason. Question 7. Han and the ground team need to break into the Imperial bunker, but what does one of the Ewoks do to cause a distraction? Yes, full name if you want for the Ewok.
Does it have to be the full name?
No, it doesn't have to be the full name, but...
So what does one of the Ewoks do?
Yeah, number 7. Han and the ground team need to break into the Imperial bunker, but what does one of the Ewoks do to cause a distraction? No. Question 8. How does Darth Vader realise Luke has a twin sister? So how does Darth Vader realise Luke has a twin sister? And he kissed her.
Dirty bugger.
Incest. Question 9. Which part of the Millennium Falcon is knocked off during their run through the second Death Star? So which part of the Millennium Falcon is knocked off during their run through the second Death Star? It's wing mirror. No. My shoulder just clipped.
Have you drunk all of that already?
Yeah.
I've not even drunk mine.
Question 10, the final one of Return of the Jedi. When the Death Star is destroyed and the Emperor killed, the rebellion celebrates on Endor, but 4 other planets are also shown to be celebrating. Can you name one of them? So, when the Death Star is destroyed and the Emperor killed, the rebellion celebrates on Endor, but 4 other planets are also shown to be celebrating. Can you name one of them? And yes, before you ask, you can have a bonus point if you can name all 4.
I can name one.
It's better than none. That one will get you the point. Gonna need another.
So am I.
Okay, so answer time. Question 1 in his hologram message, what gift does Luke offer to Jabba? It is C-3PO and R2-D2. C-3PO and R2-D2.
Not off to a good start.
She put money. It was a good guess. Ow.
I genuinely thought this answer for number 2 was right.
Okay.
This is not even a joke.
What happened to Jabba's last protocol droid? He was disintegrated. Lauren put, he sat on him. Jabba sat on him.
It's a genuine concern. I seriously did think Jabba had squashed him.
He's not exactly zippy. He's not running around.
No, exactly. So I thought, when he shuffled into his throne room or whatever, he might have just sucked up his protocol droid.
Question 3. What is the final settled price for the bounty on Chewbacca? It is 35,000. I'm not sure what denomination, they don't say. 35,000. Number 4. Luke's old lightsaber was blue, but what colour is his new one?
Green.
Green. It is green. Can you tell me the reason why for that bonus point?
I put because they ran out of blue.
Nope. The reason I've heard is because the blue lightsaber wouldn't show up against the blue sky on Tatooine. It wouldn't really show up. So they went with green because it was a different colour. Makes sense? You can have a point if you put that. You can have a point if you put another answer. It's
Well,
fine.
I put they ran out of blue, so can I have that?
No.
Oh, that's not fair.
Question 5. What position has Lando been promoted to in the rebellion? It is General.
Commando Lando.
General
I got that
Lando.
wrong, so I put Commander.
General Lando Calrissian.
Commando Lando's much better. Lando's much better.
Number 6. What is the name of the Ewok that finds Leia? It is Wicket. Wicket W. Warwick. I think that's the full name. But Wicket anyway. If you got Wicket, you can have the point. If you got Wicket W. Warwick, bonus point. Why not? Let's have a bonus point. Han and the ground team, this is number 7, need to break into the Imperial bunker. But what does one of the Ewoks do to cause a distraction? He steals a speeder bike. He steals a speeder bike.
I put he danced.
That would have been just as good. A little grooving Ewok.
We've also got a cat trying to break into the bedroom right now. I don't know how much it picks up, but if you hear a scratching, the cat's trying to get in.
Ignore our little Wicket. Question 8, or the answer to question 8. How does Darth Vader realise Luke has a twin sister? He senses Luke's feelings.
Oh, can I have that?
You can have. He senses it. So he senses Luke's feelings, or he senses it. Question 9. Which part of the Millennium Falcon is knocked off during their run through the second Death Star? It's radar dish. It's radar dish on top.
Put its wing mirror.
On the side, but no. And then finally, when the Death Star is destroyed and the Emperor killed, the rebellion celebrates on Endor, but 4 other planets are shown to be celebrating. Can you name one of them? There is Cloud City, or Bespin, I'll let you have either, Tatooine, Naboo, or Coruscant. I never know how to say it, like I'm the biggest Star Wars fan, I can never say it. Cloud City, or Bespin, Tatooine, Naboo, and Coruscant. And another bonus point if you can get all 4. So, total them up. I'm going to go get another drink for the 2 of us.
Don't leave me again.
You can check out the scores.
Well, I got 4.
That's not bad.
Because, seriously, like, original trilogy is not my thing. So, what did everyone else get? Full marks, 11 out of 10, 13 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Oh, you guys are so much better than what I am. 13 again, 11. You're all putting me to shame. Another 13. 10. Oh, guys, you're all way better than what I am. That is not a surprise, though. I feel like the newer films are my jam. Everyone got way better than what I did. We got a lot of 13s.
13 out of 10. That is amazing.
I mean, how am I supposed to drink that if we're not allowed alcohol on the screens?
We've moved on from cider, guys. We're now on to beer.
That I can't drink because apparently we can't show alcohol in live streams, or we can't show... Is it like the branding? Is that why we can't show it?
Who cares?
What are we on next?
The Force Awakens.
Ooh!
You ready?
This is where I come into my own now.
We're jumping on to this sequel trilogy, guys. Love it or hate it, we're onto it.
Right, I love it. I have my issues with it, but like we said, that's for a whole other video. But I feel like...
Rey Skywalker. What?
Yeah. No Ben Solo ghost at the end.
Tell you my biggest issue. Real quick, I know we're doing a quiz, but...
Let's just air our grievances while we're here.
When that old lady asks Rey who she is at the end of The Rise of Skywalker, she's like, who are you? And then Rey goes... for like 20 minutes, and this woman's just standing there going, yeah?
Come on, love.
What's your surname like, love? Rey Skywalker. No, it's not.
While we're here,
Lying.
and we are airing our issues.
Keep it quick.
My issue is also with the very ending of that film.
Is it Ben Solo?
And why there is not a Ben Solo ghost at the end.
Well, the Jabba questions. Okay, The Force Awakens. Question 1. You ready?
So everyone says they're going to go downhill with the new ones, and I feel like this is where I'm going to shine now.
Try, guys. It's all about trying. It's all about having fun.
See? Some Nibbles and Bubbles wanted a Ben Solo ghost.
So,
The cats are just absolutely wrecking the house now.
question 1. How many First Order troop transports are shown travelling down to Jakku to attack the village? So, how many First Order troop transports are shown travelling down to Jakku to attack the village? Question 2. How much does Unkar Plutt offer for BB-8? Should have been all the ghosts. Qui-Gon,
All a lot of them.
Mace Windu, Yoda, that guy from Jedi Fallen Order, Cal Kestis, Kanan, Ezra,
Ahsoka. No, it should have been Ben.
Okay. So number 2 was how much does Unkar Plutt offer for BB-8? Number 3, what is Finn's Stormtrooper identification number? Lauren knows this one.
Lauren knows most of these, I think.
What is Finn's Stormtrooper identification number? Number 4, the Millennium Falcon was stolen from Han Solo by Duquesne, and he had it stolen from him by the Irving boys. But who stole it from the Irving boys?
Pet Shop Boys.
So the Millennium Falcon was stolen from Han Solo by Duquesne, and he had it stolen from him by the Irving boys. But who stole it from the Irving boys? I thought you were joking.
No,
She
I
actually
don't.
put the Pet
I've
Shop
actually
Boys.
put Pet Shop Boys.
Quick question. Have you put a bra on for this?
I have.
That's
Now
a
that you
rarity.
can tell. I mean, no one needed to know that I've not had a bra on since lockdown. But, you know.
Let's be honest, most women haven't.
Any of the ladies in this quiz will know.
I need one after all this food. Question 5. What does Han tell Finn that women always do?
Wear a bra.
What does Han tell Finn that women always do? And it's not as sexy as you think. Writing.
I've spelt that wrong. God, I've got an English degree. That's really bad. Okay.
Question number 6. Who is the Supreme Leader of the First Order? Bearing in mind we're talking about the Force Awakens here. So who is the Supreme Leader of the First Order?
Either it's got warmer in here or I'm having a hot flush.
You could be having a hot flush. You do that when you've had a drink. Question 7. Why? My voice broke. Why? You turned on. That was good, that.
Not really.
Question 7. I sound like the teenager from Simpsons. Why does C-3PO think Han won't recognise him? So number 7 was, why does C-3PO think Han won't recognise him? You serious about this one? You're like on it. There's someone whistling and shouting "Here, Kez" outside. Here, Kez!
That's how you know you're in Barnsley. We have a field right next to us and we've got the window open, so...
And Kez.
And apparently Kez is loose tonight.
Question 8. What part of Starkiller Base is the Resistance going to target to destroy it? So what part of the Starkiller Base is the Resistance going to target to destroy it?
I didn't know that one.
The big bit.
Now put
Middle.
the middle.
Question 9. Which shoulder does Kylo Ren stab Finn in? It's a 50-50 choice, Lauren. The middle.
The middle one.
So which shoulder does Kylo Ren stab Finn in? And question 10 for The Force Awakens is, who travels with Rey to Acto to find Luke Skywalker? So who travels with Rey to Acto to find Luke Skywalker? It's two people. I want them both. Two people. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Shall we do some
See,
answers?
I was going to say, some of these were hard, but on the whole, I didn't find that round that hard, but I don't know if that's just because I really like these films.
When did we last watch them?
I don't know.
Just before Rise of Skywalker, really.
Maybe.
Let's do some answers. So,
Now someone's setting fireworks off.
number 1. How many First Order troop transports are shown travelling down to Jakku to attack the village? It is 4. 4 troop transports. How much does Unkar Plutt offer for BB-8? 60 portions. 60 portions. How many do you put?
60.
You really got that?
Yeah.
What a guess. What is, number 3, what is Finn's Stormtrooper identification number?
FN 2187.
She got it. FN 2187.
Oh, I didn't get this one because I put Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah. Number 4, the Millennium Falcon was stolen from Han Solo by Duquesne, and he had it stolen from him by the Irving Boys. But who stole it from the Irving Boys? It was Unkar Plutt.
Oh, I should have known that. If I'd have paid a little bit more attention, I could have tracked through where
Unkar
it ended
Plutt.
up
Unkar Plutt.
and got it.
Number 5, what does Han tell Finn that women always do? It is figure out the truth.
I was very close.
What?
I put that they know when men are lying. Because that's also true.
You can have that. You can have know when men are lying. It's the same thing. So figure out the truth or any variant on that. Number 6, who is the Supreme Leader of the First Order? It is Snoke. Snoke. Who was coincidentally one of my favourite characters of the sequel trilogy.
Really?
In The Last Jedi, anyway. It was really good. Andy Serkis nailed it.
Yeah, Andy
I
Serkis
like
is
bad
always
guys.
good though.
Bad guys are the best. Number 7. Why does C-3PO think Han won't recognise him? Because of his red arm. It's because he's got a red arm. It's that arm, actually, his left arm. Number 8. Which part of the Starkiller base is the Resistance going to target to destroy it? It is the thermal oscillator.
Didn't get that one.
The thermal oscillator. The middle of the thermal oscillator, if you want. Number 9. Which shoulder does Kylo Ren stab Finn in? It is the right shoulder. That one there. The right shoulder. That hurt. And number 10, the final one. Who travels with Rey to Acto to find Luke Skywalker? It is Chewbacca and R2-D2. Chewbacca and R2-D2. Total it up and let us know.
8 out of 10 for me, my best score yet.
That's a pretty good score.
Oh, I'm running out of paper.
Doing it on there.
I don't even know where I'm up to.
Up next, The Last Jedi.
Don't say like that. This is one of my favourites. That is not going to go down well, is it?
7, 8, 6, 8, 9. 9's good. See, you guys aren't as bad at the sequel trilogy as you thought you would be. By the way, I really like The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi is really good. I'll be honest, I think out of all the sequel trilogy, The Last Jedi's at the top, followed by The Rise of Skywalker, followed by The Force Awakens. because The Force Awakens was just like a copy of.
Yeah,
New Hope.
I have to agree with that, I think. I liked Rian Johnson's attempt. I know that's not a very popular opinion, but I think he should have done all 3 films.
Give the man a trilogy.
Yes. Not JJ. Sorry.
His films look pretty, but...
Oh yeah, his films look really good, but that's not to say he should have done Star Wars. Just saying.
Okay, The Last Jedi.
Moving on.
The Last Jedi. So, question number 1. Which First Order captain is in charge of the dreadnought that destroys the hidden Resistance base? So, which First Order captain is in charge of the dreadnought that destroys the hidden Resistance base? Captain Crunch.
Almost as good as
Captain
that.
Caveman.
Captain Caveman. I don't know this one.
Captain Birdseye. Question number 2. Which derogatory term does Snoke use when referring to General Hux? So, which derogatory term does Snoke use when referring to General Hux? A properly old school term.
Snoke's an old schoolboy.
Yeah. Question 3. How many TIE fighters accompany Kylo Ren's attack on the escaping Resistance fleet? So, how many TIE fighters accompany Kylo Ren's attack on the escaping Resistance fleet? How many are there? Question 4. What does R2-D2 show Luke in hopes of convincing him to return to help the Resistance? What does R2-D2 show Luke in hopes of convincing him to return to help the Resistance? His penis.
I've not wrote that, by the way.
Question numero 5. Where is the Master Codebreaker said to be wearing the distinctive red plum bloom brooch? Where is the Master Codebreaker, on what part of his attire, is the Master Codebreaker said to be wearing the distinctive red plum bloom brooch? That was my impressed noise. Question 6. What colour is Ben Solo's lightsaber during the flashbacks? What colour is Ben Solo's lightsaber during the flashbacks? Nailed it. Question 7. What mineral is the planet Crate covered in? What mineral is the planet Crate covered in? He tastes it.
Because that's what you go around doing.
Licking the floor. Sodium. Is that the thing? I just made up a word. Question 8. What sits on the Millennium Falcon's cockpit dashboard when Rey and Chewie join the Battle of Crate? So what sits on the Millennium Falcon's cockpit dashboard when Rey and Chewie join the Battle of Crate? Number 9. 9. That was like the Beatles song. Number 9. Number 9.
Come on.
Oh. Number 9. What does a surprised Kylo Ren order his gland free? Let's start that one again. Number 9. What does a surprised Kylo Ren order his ground fleet to do when he spots Luke Skywalker walk out onto the battlefield? So what does a surprised Kylo Ren order his ground fleet to do when he spots Luke Skywalker walk out onto the battlefield? And number 10, what object disappears in Kylo's hands as he picks them up to study them? What object disappears in Kylo's hand as he picks them up to study them? think you've done well this time.
Yeah, apart from number 1 where I put Captain Caveman.
Yeah, that's probably wrong. Probably wrong. Okay, let's do the answers. Numero uno, question number 1. Which First Order captain is in charge of the dreadnought that destroys the hidden resistance base? It is Captain Kennedy. Captain Kennedy. The grumpiest mofo in all Star Wars. Number 2. Which derogatory term does Snoke use when referring to General Hux? It is, and I love this, I'm going to start using it all the time, a rabid cur. A rabid cur. Rabid cur. It's a great set of words. Number 3. How many TIE fighters accompany Kylo Ren's attack on the escaping Resistance fleet? It is 3. Only 3. Number 4. What does R2 show Luke in hopes of convincing him to return to help the Resistance? It is the hologram message of Leia. The hologram message of Leia. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're my only hope.
Yeah. Number 5. Where is the Master Codebreaker said to be wearing the distinctive red plum bloom brooch? Where on his form? And it is on his lapel. Where you wear brooches, I guess. Nope. Just swallow my own tongue. Oh, man.
Dear me.
Corona time.
Deary me.
What number are we on?
Number 6.
Number 6. What colour is Ben Solo's lightsaber during the flashbacks? It is blue. Blue. Number 7. What mineral is the planet of Crate covered in? It is salt. 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 Number 8. What sits on the Millennium Falcon's cockpit dashboard when Rey and Chewie join the Battle of Crate? It is a porg. A porg. Can you do the porg noise? That's a no. No, she can't. Number 9. What does a surprised Kylo Ren order his ground fleet to do when he spots Luke Skywalker walk out onto the battlefield? He wants every gun to fire on that man. So any variant on that, fire at him, shoot him. You can have it. And then finally, number 10. What object disappears in Kylo's hand as he picks them up to study them? It is Han Solo's lucky dice.
Well, I did banging on that round.
Han Solo's lucky dice. So total it up. Let's see how we did.
9 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
Oh, yes.
See, that was a good one.
I'm going to have to do episode 9 here.
I expect everyone to do well on episode 9 because everyone must have seen episode 9 recently. You're ready. You're ready. You got 6, 8, 9, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7. So 7s, 8s is like the average for The Last Jedi. That's not bad.
Well done, guys.
Very well done. So we're on to the final set of questions. Episode
Final
9.
round.
The Rise of Skywalker. So,
Let's go.
number 1. We've got Friday night dinner to watch, yeah.
On a Saturday.
Okay, so, number 1. One Sith Wayfinder is located in the ruins of Darth Vader's castle on Mustafar. But where was the other located? One Sith Wayfinder was located in the ruins of Darth Vader's castle on Mustafar, but where was the other located? No, you don't even know that because we watched it recently.
Doesn't matter, I still know it.
Do you know the planet?
Nope.
Bonus
Don't
point
need
if you,
the planet.
bonus point if you can get the planet as well. Are you not getting that bonus point?
I don't know it.
Fair enough. Number 2. On which dark planet in the unknown regions of the galaxy has Emperor Palpatine been hiding? On which dark planet in the unknown regions of the galaxy has Emperor Palpatine been hiding? Say what you want, but Emperor Palpatine was a good part of The Last Jedi. I don't exactly agree with him coming back, but it was good. Question 3.
So many things we don't agree with in that film.
He was good, though.
He was good.
Question 3. What rank does Pride have in the First Order? What rank does Pride have in the First Order? I want the proper title. The proper title. No, it's not. No. I want to read it out. Number 4. Who rescues Rey and the crew from the stormtroopers at the festival on Pasaana? Who rescues Rey and the crew from the stormtroopers at the festival on Pasaana? Number 5. This is where you're going to fall down. Number 5. What serpent-like creature does Rey use her force heal on in the caves on Pasaana? Oh no. Basilisk.
Basilisk. Wrong film franchise.
Did I read that question twice? What serpent-like creature does Rey use her force heal on in the caves of Pasaana?
Not a basilisk.
Not a basilisk. Question numero 6. According to Zori Bliss, what was Poe Dameron's former occupation? So according to Zori Bliss, what was Poe Dameron's former occupation? Even though that sort of flies in the face of the Poe Dameron comic. But whatever, JJ didn't read that.
Is the comic part of the canon though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, JJ.
JJ don't read that. Anyway, let's ignore that. It's a thing. Number 7. As Rey and Kylo fought via Force connection, what object was accidentally transferred that alerted Kylo to Rey's location? So as Rey and Kylo fought via Force connection, what object was accidentally transferred that alerted Kylo to Rey's location? What was it? What was it? Perhaps. Number 8. Question number 8. What are the band of warriors that serve Kylo Ren known as? What are the band of warriors that serve Kylo Ren known as? That one's easy. Chug, chug, chug. No. Number 9. During a confrontation with Palpatine, Rey hears the voices of many Jedi. Aside from Luke Skywalker, can you name 2 of the other Jedi that Rey hears? So during a confrontation with Palpatine, Rey hears the voices of many Jedi. Aside from Luke Skywalker, can you name 2 of the other Jedi that Rey hears? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. I've got a list of 10. If you can get all 10, then you get a bonus point. But really, I just want 2. If you can get 2, then you get a point. If you get all 10, then you're a nerd. You're like a fully qualified, paid up nerd. So good luck. I'll give you a moment for that one.
I'm out at 6.
It's not bad. then, the very final question of the Rise of Skywalker and the quiz is an easy one. What colour is Rey's very own lightsaber? So what colour is Rey's very own lightsaber? Shall we do some answers?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do some answers.
Let's go.
So, answer to question number 1. One Sith Wayfinder was located in the ruins of Darth Vader's castle on Mustafar, but where was the other located? It was in the ruins of the second Death Star on the planet of Kif Bur. You can have a point if you get the second Death Star ruins or something along those lines. You got it, well done.
I did.
Question 2. On which planet in the unknown regions of the galaxy has Emperor Palpatine been hiding? So where's he been hiding? Exegol. The planet Exegol. You spelt it right as well. Question 3. Answer to question 3. What rank does Pride have in the First Order? It is Allegiant General.
Oh, I just put General.
You put General Guy.
No, I put General, and then you said I needed more, so I put General Man.
It was Allegiant General. Allegiant General Pride.
I feel like I should have got that for putting General.
Nope. Number 4. Who rescues Rey and the crew from the stormtroopers at the festival on Pasaana? It is
Lando.
Lando Calrissian.
Commando Lando.
Commando Lando.
You scruff!
Yeah, better out than in. Number 5. What serpent-like creature does Rey use to force heal on the... wait. What serpent-like creature does Rey use her force heal on in the caves on Pasaana? It was a Vexis. A Vexis.
I put Basilisk.
Oh yeah, you got that wrong, didn't you? Big time. Number 6. According to Zori Bliss, what was Poe Dameron's former occupation? It was a spice runner. A spice runner.
So what is he in the comics then?
I think he worked for the New Republic. Did he work for the New Republic? I feel like he worked for the New Republic. And then the Rise of Skywalker said, nah, he's just a meth head. He's like the Badger and the Skinny Pete of the Star Wars world. Yo. Okay, anyway. Number 7. As Rey and Kylo fought via Force connection, what object was accidentally transferred that alerted Kylo to Rey's location? It was Darth Vader's mask. His burnt up mask, looking all melted and knackered. Number 8. What are the band of warriors that serve Kylo Ren known as?
The Knights of Ren.
The Knights of Ren. They looked awesome and they did like nothing.
They did look good though.
Yeah, they did. Number 9. Okay, this one's a big one. During her confrontation with Palpatine, Rey hears the voices of many Jedi. Aside from Luke Skywalker, can you name 2 of the other Jedi that Rey hears? And I'll give you like an extra point if you can get all 10 of them. Okay. So there is, well, 2 of these at least. Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ayla Secura, Qui-Gon Jinn, Adi Gallia, Mace Windu, Kanan Jarrus, Luminara Unduli, Anakin Skywalker, and Ahsoka Tano.
I got 6 of those, but I only get 1 point because I didn't get all 10. Also, we've had a little conflict here about what number question was it? Number 7, about Rey and Kylo fighting. Now,
no, right, okay.
No, because I wanted to answer this one.
Okay, go on then.
Because someone has said that it wasn't Vader's helmet or mask, it was the necklace on Pasaana, but we were talking about when Rey and Kylo were fighting, and when the necklace gets transported. They are not fighting. He reaches out for her and pulls the necklace off. When they fight, she knocks the helmet on the floor and it goes swiveling into Kylo Ren's part.
Space.
And that's when he sees where she is.
But yes,
so it is the helmet for Vader.
A necklace does get transferred, you are right.
Yes.
But it's
Not
not
when
at
they're
that point.
fighting. He reaches out and pulls the necklace off. When they're fighting, she knocks the helmet and Kylo sees it. So it is the helmet. Sorry.
But you are right in a way. So. But it's still the wrong answer, sorry. And then finally, the final answer to the final question. What colour is Rey's very own lightsaber? It is yellow. Oh, golden.
Yeah.
Golden yellow. That hue. You don't need to apologise for putting the necklace. It's okay. We're not judging or anything. Honestly.
We just wanted to say that it was the helmet.
Okay.
I just wanted to be a nerd for one part of this quiz because it's the only bit I know.
Total up. Let's see what you got for the Rise of Skywalker section. And then
I got 8 because I could only name 6 of the 10 Jedi.
that's still 1 point.
So
And then total up your entire score out of 110. If you've been keeping
yeah,
track.
but then we did bonuses, so it's going to be more than 110.
Well, no, that's okay.
Oh, I've got to add all these up now.
Come on, maths. Maths. So for the Rise of Skywalker, some people have been getting 7, 6, 8. Not bad.
Put me off.
Sorry about that. I'll be quiet. Come on.
I did not do that well overall.
Lauren got 61 out of 110.
Yeah, that's
like just over half. That's not bad. That's not just under half.
I didn't do too bad. Obviously, I did way better for the.
Which section did you do best on? Did you do best on the prequels, the spin-offs, I guess, suppose that counts, the original trilogy or the sequel trilogy?
Oh, I did by far the best on the sequels and the Solo and Rogue One. All the new ones, I did way better on.
Yeah, well, you've watched them more.
Yeah.
I feel like most of these people that are doing this quiz, you guys have all seen like the original trilogy a lot, which is fair enough. Like, you're going to know your stuff on there. See, look, I was right. People are putting originals, definitely.
Yeah,
Awesome
everyone
job.
did way better. And see, for me, I think the original trilogy was the worst. What did I do? How did I do in the...
Not great.
No, I'm not going to look at what I did worse.
Yeah, definitely. Well, guys,
Anyway.
we had fun.
Yes, 2 hours of quizzing fun.
2 hours of Star Wars quizzing fun.
So well done to all you guys that have stuck around for 2 hours.
Yeah. Like, should we do this again? Should we do like another
Not
sort
a
of
Star
quiz?
Wars one though.
Well, maybe a Star Wars one, maybe focusing on one film or one era, maybe more. So maybe like 20 questions from each.
Leave us a little comment if you've not left yet.
Clone Wars and The Mandalorian.
Yeah, tell us what you would like to see a quiz on, and we might do another one very soon.
Yeah, this has been fun. I've enjoyed the chat as well. I've enjoyed reading how you guys have been doing.
I was like really worried that we'd just be sat here reading a quiz out to ourselves.
I had fun.
Thank you for coming. And yeah, if you'd like to see us do another quiz, or if we haven't just bored you to death for 2 hours, do let us know what you'd like to see a quiz on.
Yeah, if we do any more, I'll put like an event in all the usual places,
Yeah, like
all
we
the
did for this one.
all the Facebook groups and all that good stuff.
Clone Wars, original trilogy.
Sounds good. I'll come up with some ideas. Might do another one in a couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get gone anyway
Not
because
like
we're
we've much
gonna.
else to do.
That's true. This lockdown sucks. Anyway, yeah, we've said it a million times. Hope you had fun. We're gonna go. We're gonna.
Thank you for coming and joining in.
We're gonna finish drinking us things. We're gonna watch Friday Night Dinner that we didn't watch yesterday because It was sunny, we had a barbecue, we drank too much, we fell asleep. That happened. So we're going to go watch TV. And that's what you guys should do. Go and enjoy your evenings. The night's still young-ish. Enjoy yourself. We'll see you guys
next time.
Like, usually we cover the camera now at the end of the vlogs, but we're not going to do that.
Bye.
It's like a delay, so I'll just hang on a moment. Cheers. Let's do a cheers. Yes.